How you going, dude?
I'm good, man. How are you?
So good. What have you been doing?
I'm currently in Chicago.
That's great.
It's
Oh, no
11:30.
shit.
Yeah.
You're in Chicago. What are you doing over there?
Uh,
Holiday?
no, I'm here's a work trip. I haven't been over to the States in a couple of years, and I used to be here a fair bit with like the fashion stuff I do. But one of the brands I
Yep.
work with, Ghost, who do supplements, based here in Chicago. So I'm meeting up with them to
Yeah.
do some stuff tomorrow, and then I'll head to New York on Wednesday.
How exciting. Are you loving it? What have you been eating?
Oh, so good. It's you know what? I
Yeah.
feel like this. I was saying this tonight with one of the dudes, and you probably find this. Do you find when you have people in town coming visiting you, do you like you want to give them like the best experience? So you take them to you like what you think's like the best thing that you can give them, so they want to go away and talk about it. That's what I've had here. Everyone takes me to like these really cool, fancy places, real
No
bougie or
way.
like invite only stuff that I don't belong in, and I feel out of place, but it's very cool. So I'm getting some cool experiences like that. Like we took a Mediterranean place tonight, and it was delicious.
Dude, it's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, but I haven't really been
Man.
doing the American junk food thing.
Yeah. Like
I've
the
done that over the
kind
years.
of deep fried
Yeah,
fucking have you where did you say Chicago at the moment?
yeah.
So they do, I think their specialties like they do these steak rolls with peppers in it.
Oh,
On hot dogs. Hot dogs they do, right? Chicago is like you get a dog
yeah, and deep dish
when you're in
pizza.
Chicago.
That's the other
A
one.
deep dish, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Damn.
we'll get there. But
How
I'm also here,
good.
like to do fitness, so that food doesn't really like correlate directly with that. But it's okay. Anyway, we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about you and your
Yeah.
fancy haircut and your handsome face. Uh,
Oh man.
are you're at home at the moment?
I'm so bad at Zooms. No, I'm at my studio writing room thing today, which
Oh, I can
I've
see
just
it right
been
behind
here
you,
every
actually.
day, just grinding away.
Yeah, that's the studio
Yeah,
your dad
dude.
built, right? The little sound box.
Oh, that's my vocal booth there that my old man built. Yeah, it's
Oh, cool.
fucking huge. Um, and it's definitely comes in handy because it can be pretty noisy. I'm down in like North Fitzroy, so that's like there's like trams and
Yeah.
people and I'm above a pub, so like it's
As long as
so
you're
it's
recording at
like
night, you should be okay. Just record first thing.
yeah, yeah, it's actually kind of a vibe. Like once people start rocking up to drink, in the late arvo, especially on like a Friday or something, there's like this hum downstairs, and it's like if you've been here all day and you made a song and you put down a heap of stuff and then you're just like sort of playing. It's like you're at a house party or something. You're in like a bedroom upstairs and you're just
That's
like making
cool.
a song. It's a real vibe. Like I actually wouldn't like to make music in like isolation.
Do you
Like I like
see
it when you can hear people.
Kanye is recording right now in like Saudi Arabia or something? Have you seen this?
No.
So Kanye West is in Saudi Arabia. I'm pretty sure it's Saudi.
Yeah.
And he's just like in the middle of the desert, like proper in the middle of the desert. And he's built like the recording studio is like a tent in the middle of the desert with like these big rock formations all around. And he's got like all the sound equipment stuff, but it's just like in the middle of fucking nowhere, in the middle of a desert
Whoa.
because it's Kanye West and he can afford to do outlandish things like that.
Whatever the hell's he wants.
Yeah. I
How do you
wonder,
run power out there? That's
dude,
crazy.
yeah, he's just running off generators, but then how are you canceling out the sound, the hum from the generator? But I don't know. He's
What
making
the
it work,
hell?
clearly. But
Damn.
I feel like that's the thing you can do. If you got money like Kanye money, the world's your oyster.
Oh, for sure. Like, man, it's fucking just no limit. We could just go record in the south of France instead of grinding it out here in Fitzroy, but
And you've
c'est la
you've
vie.
also been like pretty non-stop touring for this year. Like you guys have been on the road. How's that been
Yeah.
finding time to record? Or like I know you've done some writing when you're in LA, but how have you found that
Yeah.
process of like then like kind of making it all actually come together?
Uh, it was it was awesome. Like I loved being busy and being on the road. It was awesome. So like um yeah, I'm just like coming up to like a really frantic time of year when you're trying to like get everything finished for new music and etc. And it's like uh and I'm like the type of person that like piles too much on my plate or whatever, and then like gets you know, and then and then
Well,
I'm like the only one who can fix it. And I
yeah,
get to this stage and I'm like, fuck, I have to like there's just no one else. Like you can't even like delegate and like pay anyone to do anything. It's just like
yeah,
work that you have to do. And
yeah.
so I'm just sort of like in the weeds at the moment with it all. But like good things is just gonna be the biggest blowout. I just can't fucking wait.
It's. Did you go along to any last year?
Um I went to we played in 2019 and I last year I didn't we had stuff on with the band and I remember um somebody saying they could get me a guest pass and being absolutely shattered that I couldn't go.
It
Yeah.
was. I'm not trying to rub it in that you weren't there, but it was a really good time. It's like there's such a fun energy, and I
Yeah.
feel like this festival is stepping up to replace what we lost with Big Day Out. But like
Yeah, for
the
sure.
better era of Big Day Out, there's like a really good mix of artists from heavy to punk to like more the rock orientated. There's something there for everyone. It
Yeah.
has that sort of feeling, which I think is really cool and something that we've been missing in the like alternative music space in Australia.
Oh, dude, absolutely. And like, you know, since Soundwave fell over and it seems like everybody who's like not in the, you know, whether it's a toe in or you're fully in it, like the whole alt scene,
Yeah.
like they're the only ones who are like selling tickets at the moment. Everything else is like falling over. It's
Yeah.
really like it's sad for you know other genres and stuff, but it's quite emboldening that there's like all these ticket sales and it's such like a you know it feels like it's more resilient than ever.
I truly believe it is. Like, did you
Yeah,
see that When We Were Young Fest that was in Vegas the last 2 years?
yeah,
They announced the new lineup for 2024 today. I don't know if you saw that.
yeah. No, is it as crazy as the last one?
For me, crazier. It's all the
Oh,
bands are
really?
playing their like seminal albums in full. So like My Chemical Romance is doing the Black Parade in full. You've got like
No
Fat Glory
way.
doing Sticks and Stones in full. Starting Line do Say It Like I Mean It in full. Under Oath doing They're Only Chasing Safety in full. Like all these crazy pivotal albums, and that's what they're playing the whole festival with. It's one, and I know you're a bit like me. Like that era is what we kind of grew up with and loving, but it just shows that it's still so relevant and people are still willing to fork out good money to go and see it. Whereas you're not seeing that in the other genres as much. It's so
Mm.
exciting. As an artist, it must be pretty like give you hope.
Yeah, feels wild to be part of it. I just like can't believe that we're doing
Again, I feel like you guys are just going from strength to
it.
strength. Not as a not trying to blow smoke, but actually, like, look at the like you guys are crushing every show. You have an amazing live performance. That is something there, but you're also like people are coming along and getting involved, and even if they're there for another band you're playing with, whatever it is, but like everyone's there for the whole shows and they're getting involved. It makes sense to me that you guys are on this scale and like on main stages doing main things. That's a well deserved.
Thanks, dude. That feels crazy. I don't know. I'm like, I'm going through a patch where I'm just like thinking I should quit every day. So that's fucking sick to hear it.
Yeah, don't do that. You make me sad.
When you're recording and you have to listen to yourself back all the time and all your mistakes and everything, you're just like, what the fuck am I doing? Smoking mirrors. I'm such a hack. So that's sick to hear. That's good. I needed some smoke up my anus.
Hey, I can provide from a distance. Speaking of new music, surely seeing because you played some new songs on the last regional tour, surely that like the
Yes.
response to those songs seemed to go off pretty hard. People hadn't heard the stuff and they're just into it. That's got to be
Yeah.
like, oh, cool, we're on the right track. I'm still relevant. I'm still doing the right thing here, surely.
I think so. Yeah.
Or are you just
Yeah.
too in your own head to even pick up on the vibes?
No, I'm like that's one thing that I'm feel really good about is like the next phase of slowly like where the music that we created and we are creating at the moment, like it's sick. But I think just about the execution now, you know, you just want everything to level up um and like you know, you just want to keep it like really honest. That's the hardest bit now. It's like because you get you start to like build a network of all these like super talented people, and things can go any direction you want. And it's like it's just more about like retaining the honesty through it now, and like trying to like, yeah, whilst we whilst everything levels up sonically, just like how do we keep the heart in it? That's like the main what's at the front of my mind like the whole time.
The fact that it's at the front of your mind is should tell you all you need to know there. It's the fact that you're thinking about that thing. You haven't
This
gone
is like a
past that.
therapy session. I'm gonna
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
pay
yeah.
you after
Okay, let's
this.
get
Send
my
me your
notepad.
PayPal.
Yeah, yeah. But actually, the fact that you have that presence to be like, I want to stay true to us. I want to stay true to like our messaging and who we are, whilst improving. You're doing it by being aware of that. That's like people will see that, and that shows integrity and honesty, and that'll translate into the music, and it translates live as well. Like that's one thing I think that you guys have is that whilst I love your records, live you is not on another scale. Like there's a whole other energy and enthusiasm and honesty that comes through from that. So just put that little bit of that live
Thanks, man.
flavor into the records, and you'll be fine.
Thanks, dude.
Uh,
Yeah, it's exciting. It's good. So
who are you
you'll be there the
excited
whole
playing with?
weekend? Will you be doing interviews and stuff all weekend?
I will be. We yes,
Hey,
Nath
exciting.
and Johnny are doing fun things for this good things. We'll be all three doing some
Oh
cool stuff.
shit, you're going on tour. How exciting.
We're going on tour. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
convinced them to drag us along and be idiots for everyone. So it should be cool. It's fun.
Oh
It's
man, so
we've
good.
like yeah, we've been very blessed to sort of make good friends. Like I consider you a friend, whether you consider me a friend, too bad. And so be able to like hang out with people and build these relationships with the artists, and then hopefully, I like to think that we're offering something else that other people in the space aren't doing. They're kind of getting to see a different side of the artist, a little bit more honesty, as we're just saying, because it
Yeah.
becomes a conversation with a friend rather than like press.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, totally. I feel that.
we want to
Yeah.
continue kind of growing in that direction, and this is a yeah, kind of like the next step for that. So I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a really really cool weekend. Live music.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Who are you most amped about sharing a stage with?
Oh, we're pretty pumped. Like, I mean, just some of like the big three at the top are like pretty incredible. I mean, like Fall Out Boy, so instrumental in the sound that we formed for our band. Same with, I mean, Taking Back Sunday is just like,
Yeah,
yeah, crazy. But then like Limp Bizkit as well. I mean, like, growing up playing drums, like John Otto is just such a good drummer, and it's like
yeah,
I'm just so excited about not only the big ones, but like we're really lucky to have like Luca Brasi on there too, and Stan Atlantic, and like some close friends that we've toured extensively with.
yeah,
And so this is like not only is it like the mates fest, but it's like super aspirational with all these like heroes walking around. It's going to be such a mesh of like um yeah, you know how it's usually that one or the other.
yeah,
But it's like grassroots festival with like all your mates, or it's like you're the
yeah.
um
But that's exactly what I was saying
you know
about what I feel this festival is doing. I feel like it's opening up and you're getting like these behemoth bands that are world class, top of the top bands.
hmm,
But it's a comfortable space for also like a smaller up and coming band that might not have the same reach in any scale. They belong on the same stage and they can have a place and people can support that. And I think that's going to really like help everyone. I think that's a really, really
yeah.
cool thing that the scene has been missing for a bit. And I'm excited to have it come back in the form of good things. So I think it's going to be rad. If you were to build your dream headline, so you get to pick five, I'll say five bands here that you want to do like a mini festival with, and they can be any genre. What would be like ultimate goal festival type thing with you? By the way, I'm
Hey.
going to say this before we do. We have been a little bit of like a catalyst. We've asked this question before, and three times now, bands have been like, "This is the dream artist." They've gone on tour with them since talking with us. I'm not saying it's going to
Cool.
happen. Just saying, have a think about it.
I don't know. I think like Springsteen. Probably have Springsteen there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
probably go Springsteen headlining, and then I mean something current that I like. I just love Paramore. I think like Paramore, every iteration throughout every
Yeah.
era, I've loved, and I think that they're just so innovative. And I listened to their song "Exploded" the other day, so they're kind of front of mind, and I think that they're brilliant. So let's do Springsteen, Paramore. You know what I saw the other day? It was just so fucking fun. Chic and Nile Rodgers
Oh yeah.
at my music bowl. I feel like them just closing out a festival. It's just like it's so many hits. It like is insane. So yeah, let's do them to close up, and then um, let's do Weezer because Quayle would kill me if I didn't say it. He's our
Sure.
bass player. His album of all time is the Blue Album. He can play like every instrument, every part across the entire record. Like he and
Impressive.
has recorded like reiterations of the songs. It's like so funny.
I would
He's
like to
so
hear them. Where
obsessed.
do we get them? That needs to be released to the world.
Oh, they're in the archives, but yeah. So probably Weezer playing the Blue Album in full,
Yeah, great.
and um,
These are all
shit,
artists I can kind of see like playing on one festival. Springsteen's the odd one out at the moment,
yeah,
but I could definitely see them all doing a same vibe.
yeah. And then let's finish with the Killers.
Oh, that's a really good choice. That's a
Yeah,
great lineup.
yeah. I feel like the Killers are just, we got way too many hits. It'd just be such a fun festival set.
Yeah.
That's my dream.
Are you going to see Paramore? They're playing in Australia in like a week or so.
Yeah, I've got a bit on my plate at the moment. Is this whole interview being like fully recorded, start to finish?
We can cut things out.
Okay, sick. Can we do like a secret and then we'll come back?
Secrets. Return from secrets. I don't remember what we were talking about just before that. Now, anyway, stupid secrets distracting me.
Oh, Paramore. Yeah, I'm not going to see them, and I wish I was. And if someone has a spare ticket, DM me.
Yeah, I'm not returning from traveling in time, and I'm bummed about that. I would have liked that. Same as I'm missing fucking Block Party in Interpol. I wanted to go to that
Oh,
too.
yeah, I saw that.
I love Interpol and Block Party, but that would have been cool. But that's all right. How do you find being on tour, playing as often you do? Do you find yourself listening to music as actively as you used to, or is it something like I know a lot of us that we are friends with are like, I don't keep up with what's going on because like when we're not playing music, I kind of want to break from it. Or are you actively consuming still?
I do like because music seems to all come out on the Fridays now because of like all of the way
Streaming.
streaming works and stuff. So I'll on Fridays I will have a bit of a scour around to see like if I can find anything new that like pricks my ears up,
Yeah.
or if any of my favorites have released something. But and that's like a bit of a fun like little every week like a little Christmas thing, where I, go through everything. But other than that, I'm pretty like consistently always in my own world making music. So like I do get little obsessions that pop up here and now and again, but I'm not like a huge. So I know some people are like real like what is it like just obsessive about their music collection and vinyl, and like I'm not super like that. I mean, I'm more very obsessed with like creating music
Yeah.
um and stuff. So it's just like a lot of the time I'm like, because after a day here or whatever, when I'm combing through demos or recording stuff, it's like, yeah, I'm so burnt by the end. Like my ears are just shot, and I like to like have the monitors really loud when I make stuff. So it's like there's no like I usually drive in the car home in silence, and I just
That
enjoy
makes
the
sense. I feel like if
silence.
you're surrounded by
Yeah,
that and yourself, hearing yourself on repeat, I think you just want to have some like just nothing time.
yeah.
That does
But
make
I
sense.
mean, I to be honest, if we're playing music around the house or something, I really love like any like old Motown or like kind of like stuff that's not you don't have to like engage with, but it's just like really nice to have in the space. Like that's more probably more the music that I like to listen to just in my downtime. It's less less of because it's really hard for me to listen to a song and not engage with it in terms of like from like a songwriting science
Sure.
perspective, you know. I
Breaking
always
down how they've
picking
done
stuff
things.
apart, like being like,
Yeah.
yeah, like why does this work? And like, and that's just like that's what makes me tired more than anything, not the fatigue of my ears, but just my brain going like, and I guess maybe I'm a little on the spectrum in that way. Like if we're at a restaurant or a cafe or something and there's background music, like I find it really hard to like have a conversation. I'm like very easily distracted by noise. So I
Do you
don't know.
find that's, or do you think that could be like a male characteristic? Because I have learned that if I'm focused on one thing, I can't multi-focus. If Court wants to talk to me when we're like listening to something, I'll have to pause it to
Yeah.
talk to her because I'm like, well, no, that's where my ears are right now. I'm in this and I
Yeah,
need to
I know
do
that
that.
feel.
That's what we start with the
Yeah.
breakdown. That's when Johnny, because Johnny can like, he'll talk to me during a song and I'm like, I was listening. I'm not listening to you. What do you say? Like, I have to be in this. I can't give both attentions. Maybe that's
Yeah.
a flaw in us, or it's just I thought it was a male thing, but maybe not.
The gift and the curse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Can be very focused, but to my disadvantage at times.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Totally. Definitely relate to that.
yeah, that's okay. We'll get there. It's all right. Well, dude, I'm not gonna hold up too much of your time. And it's also like midnight here, so I probably need to go to bed at some point. But
Oh,
I'm so excited to see you in a few weeks.
yeah, dude. It's gonna be awesome. I hope you enjoy your overseas trip.
Thanks. Yeah, I will. I do. Catching up with friends. It's nice. Like my friends, all the friends I'm meeting up with were just out for my wedding a couple of weeks ago. So I actually saw them recently. So it's really nice to sort of see them back to back when like some of them I didn't see for 3 years because of COVID. So it's
Did you
nice to
say your
catch up.
wedding?
Yeah, I got married like a month ago.
Oh,
Thanks,
congratulations.
man. Yeah. So
Oh, that's so good.
yeah, I've got
Tied the knot.
a fresh wife at home right now too. So
It was a beautiful day.
it was incredible, man. Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
it was so much better than I had thought it would be. And I
Yeah.
had high expectations. Everything that was in our control was awesome. And even the things that were out of our, like the weather, we had horrendous weather on the day. And it was like an outdoor ceremony, but it like the rain and wind parted for the 30 minutes of the ceremony. And then we got some really cool moody photos because of it. And we danced all night. My friend DJ'd and he absolutely killed it from like really fun throwback older dance songs to like we had like a little pop punk medley in the middle with like Green Day and Paramore and stuff playing and everyone was singing along. It was yeah, it was great. So
Oh, dude, I'm so happy for you. That's great.
thank you. Yeah, it was cool. So had a good time and she loved it too. So
So good.
it's good. Well, thank you for taking the time to hang.
No worries, man. Thanks for having me.
Of course, you know you've always got a home here with us, and we look forward to when you finally start putting out some new music too. I've heard a taste of
Thank
it
you.
live, so I know we're in for a good time, but just don't be too hard on
Thanks,
yourself in the
man.
process.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yes, the deadline is approaching. So yeah, you'll hear it. You'll hear it sooner rather than later.
Great, I like that. That's exciting. Lots to look forward to.
Cool. All right, dude.
Ah, man.
Love it. Catch up.